All right, let's talk about something that every gamer pretends they hate, but secretly refreshes their feed for anyway. Drama. And I'm not talking about Shakespeare level writing. I'm talking about the Twitter woke up and chose violence type of drama. The kind that made the recent Streamer Awards look like a full-blown reality TV reunion special. Here's the truth nobody says because it doesn't sound good. Gamers love drama. Say it with me. Gamers love drama. We say we're just tired of it, but then we're watching 18 different reactions of the same 30-second clip. Everyone giving their takes. Everyone giving their perspective. Everyone has an opinion on these things. But what really it comes down to is the person like you and me looking from the outside in that has nothing to do with it. It's like we're addicted to being mad about things that have absolutely zero impact on our lives. Your game still loads, your controller still works, your mom still thinks you play too much. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. The Streamer Awards. Holy shit, guys. When the Streamer Awards happened, I swear half the internet turned into detectives overnight. We had clip analysts, body language experts, timeline archaeologists, and every other person doing dramatic sighs into their webcam like they're summarizing the fall of Rome. Who deserves what? Fan bases going to war. Wow. Wow. Twitter has been a battleground since the Streamer Awards. Oh my God. And the craziest part, most of us weren't even mad. We were entertained. Drama is easy. Drama is fun. Drama is the junk food of online communities. Let's roll a clip here, or a few, who knows, and let's get into it, huh? Let's start with the juicy stuff, guys and gals. The stock guy. Pretty much what happened was he went into the bathroom, heard some shit, and now he's talking about it. He didn't make any accusations. He didn't throw out any names. And now we're all speculating on who the fuck it was. Let's roll the clip.
And I think that kind of like did it. Oh, true story. I don't know if I should tell you this or not. So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there, and I hear the guy take the mic about if you're gonna tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, "Yo, fuck that bitch. Man, fuck that bitch. I'll fucking toss that bitch. Well, I'll fucking knock her fucking teeth out. How's she gonna suck dick with no teeth? Man, fuck that bitch. Who the fuck she thinks she..." And I was like, oh my God. And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's gonna do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really fucking, I thought it was a bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's gonna straight up fucking beat the shit out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, yo man, are you okay? Like, you good? And he looked at me like this, and his friend goes, "Ah man, he's just from New York." And then they both left. And I was like, normally it's none of my business and I don't get involved in it, but I'm thinking to myself, do I need to talk to somebody? Like, is this dude like just doing that? And then I realized we're also at a Streamer Awards and his boys are around. So I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this shit. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night, but this dude really lost his shit. Like, I thought it was a bit, but then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to fucking like beat her up, like break her fucking teeth in, and then like, obviously saying some shit, like talking about beating the shit, like actually physically beating her, and then moved on to like actual SA shit with her. And I'm like, dude, this dude is like taking this shit too far. So like I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude. And if he like doesn't cool down, I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody because like that's just like I get that you're talking in front of your boys, but you can't say that shit. You can't say that shit. You know what I mean? And so, but that was it. But I thought it was a bit. I literally thought it was a bit. I really thought it was a bit. I really did. And then the dude just started losing his fucking mind. So I'm like, I don't even know his name. I just remember that I was taking a piss and this guy was losing his fucking mind. And he was really upset about it. So I was like, man, I'm going to keep an eye on this dude because like if this dude does, like still starts acting like I'm going to have to say something, you know, but if he's just trying to act from his boys, you know, like I get it, but you can't, you know, you get it, man. And I know fan too. So like, I got to look out for her. You know what I mean? Like some people take shit too far. I guess the guy cooled down eventually.
So the stock guy isn't really in the typical streamer space. He does his own thing. He was nominated for an award, and you know, so on and so forth. He went to the bathroom, heard some shit. You know, the clip speaks for itself, right? He's talking about it because he probably doesn't usually talk about this kind of drama stuff. You know what I mean? He's in there. He's hearing this stuff. He's concerned. Now, mind you, I think the show was great. Let's be honest. That's not, you know, motherfuckers are so soft when it comes to some jokes. Who gives a fuck? But anyway, this guy's not really in the streamer space. He's talking about something wild that he probably doesn't, you know, see every day. He's an older guy. He's not in any, you know, he's not in FaZe Clan. You know, he's not in any other kind of streamer groups. You know what I mean? Like I said, he does his own thing. Stocks. So he's sitting there talking about it, and my God, Twitter just went, why, bro? Speculating this. Oh, it was this guy. Oh, you know, he's from New York. You know, that narrows it down in the streamer world sometimes, right? So it could be this guy, it could be that guy. And everyone's just making this crazy conspiracies. And some people, you know, it could be this guy. It could be that guy. Who knows? No, he didn't say any names. Let's get to the next clip. So here's the next clip. VTuber of the year. Boy, oh boy. Another firestorm in the VTubing community. And Absolute Cinema on Twitter. Absolute Cinema. X, whatever.
The Streamer Award goes to the Burnt Peanut.
Let's go! VTuber, by the way! Hooray! VTuber, they misspelled it! Hooray! Let's go! Hello, everyone. I am honored to accept this Best VTuber of the Year award. Even though I'm a PTuber, that's okay. Little miscommunication there, Peanut Tuber. But I am still very honored. It is a great honor to accept this Best VTuber of the Year award. Big shout out to QT Cinderella again for putting on this immaculate award ceremony, as well as a shout out to the Peanut team, making sure the stream's always the best they can be. And obviously the largest shout out to the Bungulators. You guys are the best. Thank you for all the support, gentlemen. Good night and Godspeed.
Let's ride. Anyway. Wow. Another one. You know, on Twitter once again, people were going over, oh, this guy was shitting on VTubers. This guy doesn't even consider himself a VTuber. As he said, a PTuber is kind of a play on the whole term, right? Because it's a peanut tuber. And just another firestorm. But man, the going back to the topic of the video, drama. People love drama. It doesn't matter what it is. Could be gaming, could be other media, movies, celebrities. We're all just, we need that dopamine. We need that fix of drama. At least some people. And I think it really comes down to like, hey, I live a pretty average life. Like most people, you know, go to work, pay bills, sleep, eat, repeat, you know, not in that order, but you do it, and you have some free time, you play some games, watch some movies, you know, anime, whatever. listen to music, and you're over here, and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, let me check Reddit. Let me check Twitter. Let me check Facebook. Oh man, look at that. Oh, look what he did. Look what they did. And you're just locked the fuck in. And you're like, man. And then you're looking at all these reactions on this and that. And that's this perspective. And that person heard that. And this person said that. And it's like, oh my God. And you're just filled with all this dopamine, right? And then, it falls off and, you go on and you repeat it the next day or something, right? And another thing to remember is when you play games, when you watch streams, you invest time, you invest emotion, you invest identity. So when someone takes a shot at your favorite creator or your favorite game, suddenly it's personal. People will defend their favorite creators harder than our cousins, our family, our friends. The parasocial people on the internet are wild sometimes. And these gaming communities, not even the streamers, most of the time it's the communities that the streamers have that go to absolute war. And it's, we're all just here to see and laugh at it, right? So when the streamer awards pop off and people feel like their guy was robbed, boom, instant emotional wildfire. But let's try to take a positive note here. Drama feels like it's what keeps the community alive, but it isn't. What keeps gaming alive, streaming alive, is the stuff we forget about when the drama cycle hits. Playing with friends, laughing at bugs, hype for new games, theory crafting a new build, sharing a broken clip you had, hyping up other creators, smaller, bigger, who knows? Supporting devs who actually listen. If we step back from the drama for like 5 minutes, we'd remember that gaming is actually a really cool place to be. Not a battleground where every tweet is a war crime. Look, the drama isn't going away. It's too shiny, too tempting. But we don't have to make it our whole personality. So next time the community erupts, ask yourself, do I actually care? Or am I just bored? If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, drop a comment, tell me what drama you're tired of or excited about, or you're secretly watching. I won't judge. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.